Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today's Saturday, September 29th. My name is Mark Fuller. This is TeamAlliance. And I have an Ask Mark Anything video for you all today. I'm going to read the entire text that was sent to me just so that we can put it in context. Hey Mark, was listening to some of your public videos driving back and forth from work today, and it got me wondering, when you got to that point where you're trading 15 to 25 contracts on a trade, what makes you decide how many you want to put on a trade, go lower or maybe higher than you normally would? Excellent question. And I know many of the get some background noise. Let me shut that down real quick. I know many of the responses, the answers to a lot of the questions that are sent to me, they're often repetitive answers. I don't do. I'm just honestly answering the question as accurately and as informatively as I possibly can. So forgive me if my answers or my responses seem repetitive, but it's important to note that what we do is repetitive. So naturally, the answers will be repetitive because it's going to be the same process that we apply regardless of what it is that we're doing. So let's build on this and elaborate so that we can kind of frame the question a little bit more. So how do you decide how many contracts to put on a trade? We'll frame the question like that. How do you decide, or how do you determine how many contracts to place on a trade? Okay, so that'll be the question. How do you determine how many contracts to place on a trade? Now let's talk about it. For one, when you're trading specifically on the NADEX platform, which is the platform that we use. The NADEX platform is what you guys hear me talk about all the time because that's the platform that we actually use to take our trades. It's the platform that we're able to apply our knowledge of the market to and capitalize very quickly and capitalize consistently because of our discipline, because of our level of patience and our entire skill set. If you just apply what you're taught to do over and over again, you can utilize the NADEX platform to extract a huge amount of profits consistently and over time. You spread out your ability to trade over time, and what happens is you can scale up your level of income by scaling up your contracts. Okay, so that's how we apply this skill in particular on the NADEX platform. It's not about taking a lot of trades. In fact, it's about us taking fewer trades. We want to take the least amount of trades as we possibly can because we want quality over quantity. We don't want to take a lot of trades and put the integrity of the trade at risk. We want to take fewer trades that have the highest probability of winning that is available at the time that we're in the market. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. That's important for you to remember. Remember that. It's not about taking a lot of trades. It's about taking few solid trades. Okay, consistent winning trades. That's what we're doing. Now, how do you determine what contract size to put on the trade? It's very simple for me. It's very simple for those of you that follow the spreadsheet that we give you when you join us in training. The way you determine how many contracts to put on a trade is you follow the spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet takes into consideration money management that is efficient. Now, I've designed and created multiple spreadsheets actually for my students, ones that I also follow when I'm doing challenges. Matter of fact, I'm doing a challenge right now, the new 1-a-day challenge that you saw me release the video for yesterday. This video should be coming out maybe 3 days after the first video that I released for the new 1-a-day challenge. I'm just thinking about the videos that I got in the pipeline, because tomorrow I'll be releasing another educational video. Then I'll release the second day of the new challenge. Then I'll release this video. So that first video that I released for the new 1-a-day challenge is showing the new spreadsheet that I'm using for that challenge. Now, that's a new spreadsheet that is not the same as the original 1-a-day challenge spreadsheet, which was more conservative. This one is more aggressive, quote unquote, because you can scale up your contracts faster. So the same amount of time that it took me, just to put it in perspective, in the original 1-a-day challenge that I did, I took $100 to $3,300 or something like that. Within the same amount of time that I did that for, in the new challenge, the spreadsheet is designed for me to be able to scale up to like 50 contracts within the same amount of time. Now, think about it. And mind you, taking fewer trades. In this challenge, I'm only going to be taking 5 trades a week instead of 6. And it may not even be 5 trades a week. It's just 5 trades, but it's broken down into a week. So within a week, you have 6 trading days. Let me just frame this for you so you understand what I'm saying. Within a week, you have 6 actual days available to trade. Out of the 6, this spreadsheet is only considering that you trade on 5 of the 6 days that are available. Okay, that's what the spreadsheet is based on. 1 a day, and it's based on you taking 5 trades instead of taking 6 trades within a week. Okay, so first and foremost, understand that. 1. 2, let's say that we don't even take a trade every single day and we just continue to spread it out. So what would have taken, say, 25 weeks to do, maybe it took 30, maybe it took 35 weeks, because we take even fewer than 1 trade a day. Let's say we average only 2 or 3 trades a week. Something like that. Let's say we average 3 trades a week. So what would be 25 weeks might take 40 weeks, might take 30 something weeks. Who cares? The amount of time that it takes doesn't matter. The point is that the spreadsheet is showing you exactly at what point to scale up the contract size based on how aggressive the money management is within that spreadsheet. This is how I determine when I'm doing challenges at what point to scale up. So the question being, well, how do you determine how many contracts to put on a trade? I follow the spreadsheet. See, when you have a plan that's laid out from the beginning, and this is why it's important when you get into training with us, you got to understand, TeamAlliance is nothing to play with. Okay, the way that I have things set up on TeamAlliance is very specific for you as a student. You're not only learning the skill, you're not only learning how to apply and execute the skill every day, but you're also going to have an actual plan to execute your skill. You need to put your skill into a plan. So, for example, you know, the challenge that's running right now, the 8-week challenge that we have, is it going to take 8 weeks? Naturally, it could potentially, if you actually were getting 2 trades consistently every day, it would take 8 weeks. But let's say that instead of getting 2 trades a day, you only end up getting 1. Okay, what would have been 8 weeks is now going to be 16 weeks. But regardless of how long it takes, the amount of trades in that challenge or in that spreadsheet is 96 trades. Okay, 96 trades, period. So as you're scaling up, if you want to know how many contracts to put on the trade, the next trade that you take, you follow the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet has that level of money management built into it. It's more aggressive. You're scaling up your contracts faster. Okay, you're scaling up your contract size faster. You'll be making more money quicker, and you're doing it taking fewer trades. So, for example, that 8-week challenge is only 96 trades. Well, what if you did 96 actual trades in 48 days? 48 days. If you break it down, that's 2 trades a day, right? 2 times 48 is 96. Like, I'm just putting it in perspective for you. But my point is that you don't put yourself under pressure to do it within a certain amount of time. What you do is you apply the money management that the spreadsheet that we give you allows you to build upon, depending on what your comfort level is. You might not be comfortable with the spreadsheet that is as aggressive as the 8-week challenge. You might be more comfortable with the challenge that you see me doing now. And this is the reason why I do these different challenges, just to show you what type of trading you can do when you have the skill. So the bottom line is that when you possess the skill, you can do it however you choose to do it. There's no right way or wrong way. It's about you being comfortable with the way that you're actually executing. If you know that you're not going to take a lot of trades every day, you may want to go with the with the more conservative spreadsheet. You might want to do the new 1-a-day challenge. If you're ready to go and you've been training, boom, and you're ready to just make it happen, you want the 8-week challenge and you'll do it. Is it going to take 8 weeks? No, it's not going to take 8 weeks. In a perfect world, it would. But my point is that what do we wait for when we trade? We wait for the best opportunity. So it's not up to us to determine how long it's going to take. It's up to the market. The market allowing us to take trades profitably by us applying our discipline is what will allow us to be consistently profitable in the market. That's the key to it. So as long as we follow along those guidelines, we're going to be straight on the path and we'll just get to the goal, the end goal of where we're trying to get to, period. So hopefully I answered that question somewhere in there, all of my jibber jabber. But I believe that I did answer the question. You know, how do you determine what contract size to use when you place a trade? And that's how we do it on TeamAlliance. We have spreadsheets. The spreadsheet is what you follow, starting from $100, one contract, and you take that to wherever the goal is on the spreadsheet and just stick to it. Just stick to what you see on the spreadsheet. If the spreadsheet is telling you to scale up to 2 contracts at a certain account size, follow that and don't deviate and do anything else. And as long as you do that, you'll know exactly how many contracts to put on a trade. It's not an arbitrary thing. I don't just put 30 or 40 contracts on a trade just because. I'm following a plan. So whatever the plan is that you decide to follow is what you should stick to. Only do that, stick to that plan, and you'll be just fine. All right. So hopefully this was a good response to that question. I definitely appreciate that question. That was actually presented by one of my students. So, yeah, I think that was very, very thorough. If you guys had an Ask Mark Anything question that you wanted to ask, feel free to leave a reply underneath this video. If you want to reach out to me and get into training with us, you can send me a text message at 914-979-2317. Also, the fastest way to reach me is on Facebook. Send me a friend request. Let me know that you want to get into training with us, and I'll be sure to get you set up ASAP. Okay. Aside from that, you can reach me on all social media platforms. You'll see all the links underneath the video in the description box. And that pretty much covers it. So hopefully you guys are getting value out of these educational videos. I will continue to pump them out. as more questions come, just as more, you know, things come up that people need answers to, and we'll just keep it moving like that. All right. So Mark Fuller, once again, you guys enjoy your weekend. Some of you, I'll see you in training soon. Everyone else, take care. Have a good weekend. Deuces. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. Peace.